We are live for a special cooking show today, Annie's Champion Kitchen. We have Annie, activist, environmentalist, and human justice warrior. What are you making today?
All right, I'm making the vegan champions turkey. I came up with the
Yay,
name.
ThanksLiving! Yes, so we are coming to you live from Annie's Kitchen, and we are going to be talking about how we are saving turkeys by making ThanksLiving meals. Annie, take it away. We're going to watch you cooking. Take it away. All
I'm
yours.
starting with the chopped onions, throwing it in the pot so that I would throw in next while this is sauteing in the pot. It's gonna saute for a few minutes, and in the meantime, I am throwing in Beyond Meat, the burgers, and the Beyond Meat burgers are so delicious and they are great for stuffing. So what I will do is I will take the Beyond Meat burgers individually, throw them in, and I will mix them while I will add a little bit water to help it, just water, a little bit water to your, so that it doesn't burn, but at the same time, I'm squishing into, making it into like a ground beef texture.
Now, I just want to make note. This is a delicious ThanksLiving meal. And we're going to be talking about how the turkeys are being bred right now. They're hatching and they're being raised to become food on people's plates. We no longer need to be eating animals. We are showing how plant-based meals are the way to go forward with our climate in mind, with the animals in mind. We don't need to breed them any longer. Look at this. Beyond Meat is going straight in there. Lots of choices and options. I am Paige Parsons Roach, coming to you live from Annie's Champion Kitchen. I'm with Jane Unchained here, and we are bringing you a live cooking show about how. Why worry about it now? Well, we need to stop the production and the raising of these animals, these hatchlings, and we are coming to you. Save the turkeys, go plant-based. We're going to get into a little bit more. We're going to go back to Annie to share more of the cooking and take you step by step through this delicious special recipe. Annie, back to you.
All right, look at how beautiful this looks. It's amazing. Look, it looks like ground beef or ground turkey, the one that we use for the stuffing. And now I will start adding, while it's sauteing, the Beyond Meat with onion, the one onion that I had. I will start adding the ingredients. And these are going to be from I'll use a small spoon here, teaspoon, quarter teaspoon of cinnamon.
Amazing. Now, I want to make note as you're, oh, wait, more ingredients. Go for it.
Oh, I have a lot of ingredients. And the curry, so delicious, is gonna be half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. Whoever likes it more, you could put a whole spoon like this from the curry. It's really good. Makes it more curryish and very tasty. Next, I will be adding the garlic, granulated garlic. And the garlic, I'm going to put a whole spoon, like flat spoon, almost half a teaspoon again. And these measures I've put in there. You could play with it if you don't like garlic so much. You could put less. You like it more, add more. Next, I will go with garam masala with allspice. I wrote it here because I mix them together. I love, and the scent is heavenly. So this, I will put another flat spoon, or you could put half a spoon. But I like to have the 1 teaspoon of this to give a great flavor.
And yes, we are coming to you live from Annie's Champion Kitchen, where we are bringing you a plant-based recipe for your holidays, for your Thanksgiving. We are here to save the turkeys. They are being bred right now. They're being hatched and they're being stuffed to become bigger and then frozen to become people's turkey roast for the holidays. But we no longer need to do that. We are here to show you on Jane Unchained how you can become a climate healer too. So Annie is one of our climate healers with Dr. Silesh Rao. Hold on, we're going to come back to you with those seasonings. I can't wait. And we just want to let you know, for climate health, for your personal health, for holiday health, for your family's health, we are bringing you a live dish right here, right now, as well as all the other offerings we have on janeunchained.com. So we're going to take it back to you, Annie. Thank you so much. Yes, all yours.
Turmeric is next. This is like a healer. You can use this with a lot of food, soups and cooking, but not too much of it. And allspice that I use, and garam masala mixed together, it has black pepper in it. So you want black pepper so your body can absorbs it and gets the benefit of it. It's great for skin. It's great for our digestive system. I want to put rather half a teaspoon because it's pretty strong. The flavor is a pretty strong flavor. Next, I will use, to give that holiday-ish yummy flavor, basil. Basil will give that scent, that holiday scent. So I like to use half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon right here, and a droplet of sunshine. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
All right. Yes, again, we are coming to you live. Hold that thought. I'll bring it back to you.
I'm going to put a little dash of oregano. And the Vegeta, I will use tablespoon. Vegeta will give it that, broth flavor, enriched broth flavor. And if you could see in there, there's like dehydrated carrots and other vegetables in there. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon or two tablespoons. I'm sorry. And it's going to give that yummy flavor. But it's best to try 1 first, just in case you don't want it to be too salty. You can always add a little more. So I'll stop with 1 for now. And next I will be adding some flaxseed. This is grounded flaxseed. I grind it and put it in the bottle. I love using this with everything. High in omega, high in fiber, high in protein. You can never go wrong. And it's neutral flavor. You could use it with all your meals. And to enrich, again, I will also use chia seed, a little bit of chia seed again, half a teaspoon of chia seed. Again, high in fiber, high in the protein, as well as omegas. And also next will be hemp heart. All these yummies, these are so good. These are the things that will make our food. This is nutty flavor too. We'll give it a nutty flavor, half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. You can add to it. And the next one will be in a minute. I will add, once I mix all this and add the water, I'll add the rest of the ingredients. But look how rich this looks. Look at how amazing this looks. It smells heavenly too. I don't know, is this good? Can you see it, Paige?
Yes, we can see it.
Oh, it's really, really, really delicious. So once I mix all this right now, it's ready. It looks like, if you look at it, people that can eat this, you could use, by the way, this you can use right now to make other meals too, like in your tacos. You could add it to everything, spaghetti, all kinds of meals, because this is ready that way. And it's really good, high in fiber, protein, and omegas. The next thing I'm going to add is the water. I have a little bit water, or I should add the rice first. I have the rice cooked ready, the 2 cups of rice. This is basmati rice and has a heavenly scent too. And I got this ready because it's going to take a while. So I'm going to start adding this. I like to add it before I add the water so that it kind of picks up all the flavors, everything, mixed well together.
And Annie, you have a lot of fans who are watching this. I want to say that we are inspired by our dear activist friend, Jiva. And I just want to read a little bit of her letter while you continue cooking there. Jiva said, since she moved to the United States 30 plus years ago, every time at Thanksgiving, her stomach is in knots. She could not celebrate, knowing that a young sentient being had to give up its life. She is looking at it now, sitting as this brown, crisp lump in the middle of a table to provide these friends and family members with food. In fact, the knot in her stomach started earlier and earlier every year. She realized that turkey babies are bred and born in early summer, that they hatch eager to explore life and Mother Earth. They are curious and sweet and innocent. And little do they know about what the humans are planning for them. Everyone says they love them. Many have a version of a free running turkey that are older, or I'm sorry, excuse me, they have a vision of freely running turkeys that are older and have a wonderful life, that have lived a full life, right? And that they end up on the holiday table, and that would make it somehow better that they had a long life, right? So actually, they exist on turkey farms that are basically bred into existence, that there are pushed into growing and fattened into big, huge animals, that it's unnatural for them. Many of them are not able to live their lives out, obviously, but they're stuffed and filled and then stuffed again to become food on people's plates. Thanksgiving and Christmas, many holidays are about love and peace and gratitude. And as Jiva says, how can we celebrate peace, love, and gratitude when there's an animal, a sentient being that we have used as a centerpiece? So this is for everyone out there that that is on the journey, that is wondering how that they can have more compassionate living. There's no difference, more compassionate choices, no difference between cats and dogs and animals. Here's one that's in Spanish as well, right? That shows there's no difference. There's no difference. And we have lots of resources out there. We are live here, coming to you live from Jane Unchained, and we have printable recipes on janeunchained.com. Annie, who activates with, well, we'll take it back to you because that looks amazing. Wait, hold on. Single shot and volume.
Look at this yummy. You can just eat it like this even. Look at how delicious this is. And it smells heavenly. You never need to eat any animal. Don't cause cruelty, please. We can always turn any animal meat products, any animal carcass products into healthy vegan options. I could have done this with mushrooms too and other options. Seitan or tofu, I could have used it, but vegan meat is available ready. Just throw it in. It's just ready. And look, it smells, it looks heavenly. I could stop here, but I'm not going to stop. I still have more treats for you. Next is going to be my raisins. This is the organic raisin. I like to empty them into containers. So I have it right here. I will add 1 to 2 tablespoons to it, so that it would give that delicious, tangy, sweet flavor, holiday flavor. Next is going to be my dried cranberry. This is another organic. I'm sorry, the package I had thrown away a while back, but look how good this looks. Cranberry, and I will use 2 tablespoons of this as well. So now I will add my water. That I have the additional a little bit water. I really don't need much, but for the sake of mixing them together. So you can add a little bit, not too much, little by little. And I'm mixing them. In the meantime, to make life easier, I got the organic garbanzo beans. I'm going to throw this in as well. I had already drained it in the sink. So all I'm going to do is just add it. And I will mix them together. This rice, once you start eating it, you don't want to stop. It's that good. You don't need animal products. No cruelty. Please, please look at all this. The scent by itself is just so satisfying. Look at this. And I'm going to add, and the meat parts, if there's big pieces, it's okay. The Beyond Meat, some of it crumbles. It's the same way. And at Thanksgiving, this is going to be ThanksLiving. So next, I'm going to be using the almond and that I just heated up. What I did, I put it in the pan, sauteed it without any water, without any oil. Just sauteed it with, I had pecans that I crushed, as well as some walnuts. You can also add pine nuts if you have it, and pistachio if you like. So I had mixed them together. I heated it so that it's ready. From this color, it looks this way when you keep it on the fire. No oil, no water, just on medium to low depending on your stove. So I will add this, and it's going to give that crunchy and all the ingredients. Oh, I forgot the pepper. I also wanted to add some pepper. The peppers these are orange, red, and a little bit of spicy pepper to give that peppery flavor. If you like, that's optional if you want to add this. But you can use, instead of the spicy one, green bell pepper. So depending on you how much you want to use, I'm going to use a couple of spoons, and I could use this again. Look how delicious this looks. Like, colors just satisfies your eyes. And I'll mix it to give it that beautiful color. I'm going to put a little more.
And we are coming to you live with information about how you too can have a plant-based holiday. You know, the thing that I want to say also is that Jiva found that she connected with other people here that feel the same way. And I've been adding these comments in. You see who's watching this show. Yes, there are thousands of people, hundreds, millions of people who are also not wanting to hurt animals. They want to come up with great recipes. That's what this is all about for you today. Thank you. We're going to continue the show. We just appreciate you watching, finding plant-based options for your holidays. And you can head over to Jane Unchained and get hundreds and thousands of printable recipes. Oh, back to you. Take it away. All yours.
Love your show always. You bring all these yummy food and no cruelty and saving our health and environment. Let's save the turkeys, please, everyone. Look at this. This is another ingredient. I add this to my soups, to my salads, and I'm going to add some of this. This is so good. It's pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, as well as chia. I believe chia's in there too. But oh my gosh, this is so good. You got to use it. You got to have this. And so I'm going to do what? One big, or maybe two. Let's go wild. And the next one is going to be the very last ingredient, the almond that I had already, as you see. So I like to add so much of this because this is going to take it to a different place now. And you could use this as stuffing. You could make this at every holiday. This is like so satisfying and so rich and in nutrients and flavor. You can never go wrong with this. Look at how good this looks. If you're here, you know, the scent, the aroma is so intoxicating. You want to eat this now. Like, so good, so good. So let's do this. Next to it, and this is the surprise that I kind of wanted to do, to kind of enhance the flavors. I mean, not to enhance, next to it to eat something. I cut some cabbage, tomatoes, and the onion that I cut, I put a little bit there, and the peppers that I cut. And I'm just going to add some lemon juice to it. as well as a little bit salt. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh, lovely. I'm dropping things. To your taste, of course. And then a little bit mint, dry mint. And if you want, you can also use fresh mint, dry mint. And also the citric acid. Well, I don't need citric acid. Rather, I had the lemon. So mix it together, and you will have some salad next to this. So easy. And the cabbage, I use the red cabbage that I chopped earlier. And the pepper, you've seen the peppers earlier. I showed you the pepper. And the onion, you saw it too. So I'm adding the rest of the pepper to the salad. And it looks really colorful and delicious as well. So I wish I could pass on this to you, Paige and everyone. So you get to see how delicious this rice is next with this salad. So here we go. So this is the salad. This is how it looks.
Oh my gosh, that looks so tangy and delicious. Wow. Let's educate people together. Let's do this. Let's start now, letting people know that there are so many plant-based recipes that we can show people. We can educate people together. We can bring them in. You know, Forbes magazine just reported Dr. Sailesh Rao's, if you're not aware of that just yet, but that 87% of animal agriculture is causing 87% of greenhouse gas emissions. It's one of the leading causes of our climate crisis. So let's do this together. Let's heal the planet together. Let's reforest. Let's bring in plant-based foods. Stop the breed to feed systems. And back to you, Annie.
All right, look at how delicious it is. You can have all the flavors and better. You'll heal your body. You'll stop the destruction, the 87% destruction to our environment. This is the only planet we have. Please. And most of all, if you're a compassionate person, you love a dog, a cat, a bird, any animal you connect to, please remember all animals are the same. They love, they feel, they hurt, they suffer, and they don't want to die, just like you and me. So please, let's make the compassionate choice in the most delicious way. Look at how heavenly this looks. You are not missing anything at all. And I'm going to put some salad next to it to see how colorful and delicious our meal is. You know, vegan food is the most heavenly food. It's the most healing for our environment, for our health, and for everyone, all the animals. So we can never go wrong. And by the way, I also have the book here. Woo! Food is climate. Dr. Rao's, this describes Dr. Rao's 87% for everyone to understand. This is by Glenn Mercer. I highly, highly recommend it. And I noticed there's loads and loads of recipes in there. And another thing, doctors like PCRM are saying, stay away from eating animals. This is not good for us, not good for your health, but not good for our environment. So this is Dr. Neil Barnard. The hormones in our body gets messed up, people. Please eat healthy, eat vegan. Let's all go vegan before 2026. Let's surprise Dr. Rao and his adorable, precious Kamaya that he promised. Please, everyone. And look at these now. Tell me that if this doesn't look heavenly to you now. Oh my gosh. I am like salivating here. Look at this. Look at this. Yummy. Can you see both of them? The salad and the rice.
So we're inviting everyone to choose compassion on your plate. Bring in a plant-forward planet. Please, please share with your friends. Look how gorgeous and delicious this is. And think of Jiva every time that you share with someone to have a compassionate roast on their table these holidays. Thank you so much, Annie. This is unbelievable. Look how delicious. You can use it as a stuffing. This is her Champions ThanksLiving Beyond Nutty Rice Delight with Chef Annie. That's right. Yum. Woohoo. Awesome. We mentioned the book, Food is Climate, a great book by Glenn Mercer. You can get it now. Eat planet-friendly food. Head on over to climatehealers.org and learn more. You can also head to janeunchained.com and get thousands of printable, shareable recipes. We want to thank you for being here live with us today. This has been amazing. What a great show. Thank you so much for watching and sharing. And Annie, will go back to you for a close-up, and you can take us out with a goodbye.
Everyone, this is the most delicious rice, I promise you. Healthiest, most delicious. If you notice, I didn't even have to use a droplet of oil at all. So all the ingredients are there. I have the recipe. I convert every kind of meal from kebab to kibit, all the Mediterranean delights. You never need to touch an animal. Killing animals turns out to be, it's not being compassionate. It turns out to be that we're destroying not only the animals, but our health, but most of all, the only planet we have, our environment, our Mother Earth. Please, everyone, I highly recommend for you to read this book and join climatehealers.org. Please join climatehealers.org. There's plethora of information. Dr. Rao generously, kindly shares every information, describes and does meetings. He's so gracious. We're so blessed to have him. We're so blessed to have his granddaughter and every one of you here. Love you all. Thank you. Choose compassion and eat delicious. Please, here you go. Yummy. If I have a way to send this to every one of you, I'll be more than happy to. Please make it and enjoy. Thank you so much. No turkeys for Thanksgiving. Let's make this ThanksLiving for turkeys. Please. Jiva, shout out to you and everyone. Thanks, Paige and Jane and Dr. Rao and every one of you. Stacy.
Again, thank you. You bet. And thank you again for joining us, everybody, on here on JaneUnchained.com. And we'll see you next time. Bye.